from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get started, and pitching in this game, Shane Bieber. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
And now for the Twins, Edouard Julien. The line to kick the pitch. Out to short, Roquillo gets it to first. One up, one down. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Royce Lewis batting with one down, takes a strike. One out, bases empty. And a foul ball. Here's a high chopper. Jimenez throws to first in time. Quick start to this afternoon's action. Two gone.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Byron Buxton. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swings through that one for strike one.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. That takes care of Buxton. And that is that. Twins don't score. Guardians coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now at Progressive Field. And on the mound today, Pablo Lopez.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Here's Josh Naylor. The pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. That one pulled foul. Lopez, an all-star a season ago. 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. That one ripped, but foul. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. He flexes his power with that swing, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a batter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Rips one to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Steven Kwan digs in for the Guardians. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Forget it. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Bases empty, one away. And up next for Cleveland, Ramon Laureano. And he can't come up with it. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
The second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez. On the ground, right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Will Brennan. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Jimenez grounds second on his way to third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a two-out double, second and third now.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's Brian Riccio. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, it stinks to be down by, these runs early in this ball game like this, but you've got two outs. You've got to close the door because you still have a chance with how much time is left in this one.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Buxton hauls it in to end the inning, but two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Now batting Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Now Correa up to hit. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. The Twins trailing by 3 here at the top of the second. Got him looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Oh, that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Righty delivers. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the righty deals. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They trail in this one 3. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Miles Straw. And a pitch. That's smashed towards center. Buxton makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The first baseman, number 22.
So the Guardians lineup turns over, and now it's Josh Naylor. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Lopez, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Well struck right field. And that one is off the wall. Throws to second. But he's in there easily.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, Adam in center field.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped right center field. Gone. Jose Ramirez bops one out. And they add a pair. It's 5 zip. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
And here is Stephen Kwan. On the ground, right side. Slides for the stop. And they get the out. Jose Ramirez with the homer here. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Top half of the 3rd inning at the plate. Matt Wallner.
Matt Wallner.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, these Twins definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And down on strikes he goes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Hey!
In the air, right field. Laureano pulls that one down. That's out number 2.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty.
Kirilloff.
So up next for Minnesota, Alex Kirilloff. That one catches the zone. 0-1. Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Straw makes the grab, and that is that. Back here in Cleveland, Laureano comes up to hit.
Guardian, the right fielder, Bravo, Laureano.
And he deals. Line drive, caught.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. And he's already singled in this game. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
Waste no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Cody Funderburk.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
1 out, runner at second. So in now for Cleveland, Will Brennan. Doubled in his first AB. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
The batter number 4, shortstop, Ryan.
So they're at the corners now. Ryan Rocchio now at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That's hard hit in the line. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Line drive, base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So up next, Josh Naylor. There's a swing and a drive. And that ball is out of here. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
This one absolutely screamed out of here, Singy. A laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard.
And a base hit into right.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Now at the plate, hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 11-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
On the mound now for the Twins, Jay Jackson. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 32, Jay Jackson.
Bases empty with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. That one ripped. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Safely into second. He's got a double. Here's Ramon Laureano. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Kwan at second with 2 down. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 13-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. They go back-to-back, and they add to the lead. It's 14-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and now this place is really rocking. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
The batter, number 4, shortstop,
Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. Julian slings to first, out, and thank goodness the inning is at last over. But they put a 9 spot up on the board here to open up a big lead. On to inning number 4. Cleveland's out front 14-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Edouard Julien. Bieber back to work. There's the strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there, and caught on the warning track.
Now batting, the third baseman, Royce.
Here's Royce Lewis, grounded out his first time. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Kicks and fires. Sets him down on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Byron Buxton. And it's fouled away. The Guardians up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Drifts towards it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Twins retired in short order, but this one's pretty much over. 14-0. Here in Cleveland, now here is Miles Straw. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Well struck left field. That's back there. And that one is out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. And they add a run. It's 15-0.
Was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo.
Stephen Oker gets the call from the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So digging in, Josh Naylor.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
All over that one right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So man aboard. And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. That was blasted to the moon. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 17-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now it's going to be Jose Ramirez. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. That's his third home run of the game. And they add on. It's 18-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. He's already homered in this game. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 20-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Justin Topa gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Left-hand batter waits. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a double, his 4th hit of the game.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Liner, base hit. Coming around third is Jimenez. He'll score, and the lead continues to grow.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. You know, these Guardians really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around 3rd. Now a relay to the plate. He's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Here's a speed threat, Miles Straw. Now a screamer into the outfield. And it gets by him. Now 2nd and 3rd and nobody out.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Josh Naylor. 4 for 4 with a homer, 2 double. Ripped down the line, way back there. It's got a chance, and it is foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. 1 runs in, here's the throw. Save, he beats it. And they extend their lead.
Oh, that's a big at-bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was
so a lefty out of the pen. Caleb Fieldball.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And now Bo Naylor. And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. Out of here. And he's gone yard again. They are unloading here. Their 5th homer of the inning. And they boost their lead. It's 26-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now here is Jose Ramirez. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So up next, Ramon Laureano. This one trailed to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. His 3rd home run of the game. It's 29-0. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez. That one ripped. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Around second, he wants the cycle. He's got the cycle into 3rd with a triple. Some history here, and what a game he's had. Chris, you hit for the cycle, so you know what this is like.
It's a really cool thing to accomplish, especially when your team gets the W. And one thing that gets lost in this is that you had at least 4 hits in a ball game, and not a lot of guys can even say they did that in the course of their career.
Now it's the Guardians DH, Will Brennan. 4 for 4 with a double and 3 singles. Swing, and that ball smashed on the line. And makes the grab. And there's one down. Ryan Rocchio digs in for the Guardians.
Shortstop.
You have to stay
Ryan.
disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
This one in the air, right field. Kepler makes the play. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 7.
Here's the center fielder, Miles Straw.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Center field. Buxton moves under it. He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they pour it on here for 15 runs. On to the top of the 5th we go. The Guardians lead this one 29-0. Back now at Progressive Field. We go to the top of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Max Kepler. Bieber back to work. And that's in there at the knees. Right side, hard hit. Sends it to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Caught looking his first time up. A little out front there as he swings through it. Correa, the former 1st overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The Twins yet to pick up a hit here. On the ground right side. He steps on the bag, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. His first at bat was a strikeout. In the air on the infield, Naylor gets under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Brock Stewart.
Brock Stewart.
So the batting order turns over. And now here is Josh Naylor. The pitch. Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if he goes for it. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now the number 2 hitter, Bo Naylor, and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Griffin Jacks.
Now pitching for Minnesota, number 22, Griffin Jacks.
And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. Swung on, belted. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So in now for Cleveland, Ramon Laureano. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Buxton gets under it. And it's caught for the out.
Up next for Cleveland, the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
So man aboard, Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Line drive. Takes it in for the out.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And now the DH, Will Brennan. That one ripped. And it's gone.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now Ryan Rocchio. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield, and that extends the inning.
The center fielder, number 7, Miles.
And now the center fielder, Miles Straw. Out to short. They get the force. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Back here in Cleveland, now the left fielder, Matt Wallner.
Matt Wallner.
The wind and the pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Twins just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Into center. Straw makes the play, and a quick out, number 1.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Now the catcher up to hit, Ryan Jeffers. There's a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Ramirez throws to first in time.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Alex Kirilloff.
2 outs, base is empty. Alex Kirilloff, the next Twin up to hit. There's a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So he's perfect through 6. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Josh Naylor.
First baseman, Naylor.
And the pitch. That one ripped. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor, trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his 5th homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets a chance to hit his 5th home run. Whether he does it or not, this next at-bat's a pretty special one.
And that should be extra bases. Around third. He will score, and they extend their lead. And he's got a double.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
So a man aboard, Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. 4 out of 4 with 4 homers. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, dude. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever.
Ripped on a line, and that one is gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
On the mound now, Yohan Duran.
Number 59, Yohan Duran.
Now it's the right fielder, Ramon Laureano. And that one is lifted in the air. Kepler makes the catch. One away.
The batter, the second baseman,
Andres Jimenez will hit next. In the air, center field. Buxton sizes this one up, puts it away for the out.
now batting, the designated hitter.
And next is the designated hitter, Will Brennan. In the air out to center. Buxton moves under it, brings it in for the third out. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Seventh inning coming up. Back after this on the show. Top of inning number 7, digging in, Edouard Julien.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
And there's a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Headed down the line. Laureano trying to get there. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the pitch. Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The third baseman.
And now it's going to be Royce Lewis. In there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
He swings and fouls one off. The Twins hitless so far in the game. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Byron Buxton, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Twins go 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. So in now for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. The pitch. That one hit to right. Kepler on his way over. He makes the grab, and there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. Duran, the tall righty, 230 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Hit in the air, center field. Buxton sizing it up. And there are 2 outs.
The first baseman, number 22.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Back up the middle and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
2 outs, runner at first. And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. That one hammered center field. That's back there. And he brings it into the warning track. Back now at Progressive Field, ready to begin the 8th. And now the right fielder, Max Kepler. Bieber back to work. That one fouled off. Righty to the plate. And that one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. That misses. Now 1 and 2.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. And here it comes. He goes down looking.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Here's Carlos Correa. Still a ways to go, but this is can't-miss stuff right now. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And it's strike 2.
And he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Got him looking. 2 away.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Carlos Santana, the next twin up to hit. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swings through it for the K. 7 in a row by way of the K. So now 24 have been set down in order. 3 left to go for perfection. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning, stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. The wind of the pitch. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Man at first, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Stephen Kwan. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed. There's one. On to Santana. 2.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Shane Bieber, perfect so far. We'll see if he can make history as we head to the 9th. New inning getting started. And now, Matt Wallner. And all eyes on the mound as he begins the 9th inning, working on a perfect game. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
The pitch. Strike 2.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He's now struck out 8 in a row.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Ground ball left side. Toss to Naylor. Down to the last out for the Twins.
26 up and 26 down. One more out for a perfect game. This is awesome, Boog.
On the verge of baseball history here, and certainly one of the most dominating pitching performances we've seen. Everyone locked in right now. Oh, and this one's hammered, and it's not coming back, and there goes the bid in history.
Man, this is heartbreaking, Boog. I mean, just heartbreaking. 1 out from a no-no, and he gives up that first hit. Gosh, I'm sure he's just going to be thinking about that last pitch for a long time. So close to making some history.
So digging in, Edouard Julien. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. The Twins down to their final strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got it. That's the ball game.
Well, this guy was so close to getting into the history books. He pitched well all game long. That one hit in the 9th inning. Little disappointing, but he got right back on track to finish it out and get the W for the team.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.